Yep, that's what it's used for.
There we go.
So she's holding up on the ground right now.
How are you?
Who are we looking for?
We are looking for U.S. Air Force Captain Ralph Balcom, who's flying an F-105 jet on a bombing mission in Vietnam. And after he turned away from his target, he entered a cloud bank and his plane was never seen again. So over the course of research through the 1990s and the early 2000s, they located this site, and this is our first time digging in this location, trying to recover evidence from this site.
Our day starts at 07:55. We start with a quick brief, any changes that may have happened throughout the night, and then we step off on our 365-step walk to the top of the hill. Once we get up to the top of the hill, we pull tools, we take an hour lunch, come back, work a half an hour early before the LAO, get there, and then we work for another 3 hours at the end of the day. And then we come back and we have it's supposed to be a 5-minute meeting that just gets dragged down for 20 minutes or so.
The terrain here is very steep. It's very rocky underfoot. The soil's really loose, so the footing throughout the site is really very poor, which makes it really difficult to maneuver around the site, to set up the excavation area, and then to get people into the unit to dig. It also poses challenges with controlling our dirt, making sure we're not losing anything out of the excavation. So to mitigate that, we have to construct a lot of physical barriers, sandbags, plywood, tarp, things like that to kind of keep everything contained. So it's just a lot of physical labor to dig any one of these sites, and that is compounded by the steepness of this terrain. Then we also have the technical challenges of the mountaineering equipment that we have to work with. People have to learn how to work within rope systems, and not only excavate using proper excavation technique, but also using proper mountaineering technique in terms of having safe anchors, not hitting the ropes with tools. So it's a lot to think about. It requires a much more demanding focus of the team than a typical flat or less steep cycling.
I would just like to say that we have a really good team. In a short period of time, we've been here less than a month, and I think probably by day 4 or 5 on the ground, the whole team was meshing and making fun of each other already. And I think that's a pretty good measure of whether or not a team is getting along. So
it was very obvious from the start that this team decided early on that their time here was going to be something amazing. And so people brought their work ethic, they brought their sense of humor, they brought this drive to work as hard as they can, and also to enjoy the experience of being here with this group of people and enjoying this opportunity to camp on this mountain that nobody else has probably ever camped on before. We get to hang out here and do this amazing work. So that's really amazing to see. Again, this diverse group of people come together and everybody's just having a great time out here doing what a lot of people would think is just really sort of miserable, hot, tedious, tiring work. And so that's just a tremendous thing to see, that type of drive, that effort brought into this work that we do out here.
It didn't take too long, just a matter of days, for everyone to come together, realize that we were all from different backgrounds, different personalities, different states of affairs, and everyone realized, hey, we're here for one common goal, and that was it. I don't have to say much. Everyone grabs their gear, they get going to work every day with minimal instruction, and they picked up on it, the ins and outs of the mission itself very quickly. So all I have to say about this group is keep it up.